The universe is driven by love. Bonum est diffusum sui. The good is diffuse of itself. God in his eternity was alone, but because of his essential goodness, he radiated new life and a sharing in bliss. The angels, some of which rebelled against his will, receiving badly the great gifts they had received, and us, human beings, we are therefore of divine origin and participate in that essential love, and we are called to love. In every moment of our existence, we resemble essential love insofar as we do actually only love, and become dissimilar when we begin to hate. The devil is fundamental hatred, and those who are colluding with him participate in that ugliness. There is a beauty in the loving soul, a serenity that exudes, a healing that actually emanates without great noise. We are glad to be with a tranquil soul that is in love. In our relationships, something of that comes through. Either in a family or in a community, one picks up very quickly the vibes. Is it love that is the motor here, or something else? And no matter what success with regard to continuity and functionality may be there, if one scratches, one finds actually the two aren't always hand in hand. There can be apparent praise, but is there love? It is important, for instance, in the service of the Lord, if the maintaining of certain things is so important, of course, for the Lord, that the dynamic has been lost in favor of something else, then we have missed the point. And life is a bit like that. We can miss the point. Oftentimes, when we are in the Lord's work, a certain loving simplicity is far more penetrating than a huge drive that we have invented. It is also a great ministry to be a source of healing just through being, through availability and attention, which in itself is a message. That person there counts. You count to me. You are important, and you are the only person in the whole universe and the whole of time. As you are there before me, no one else can come in the midst. As long as you are there before me, you have my attention. This is a loving ministry and gives being to the person who perhaps has been sidelined for a long time and might secretly be shocked that once only has anyone actually listened and taken them seriously. Some people presume that the person before them is only telling half the story, and they're already calculating the mistakes that person is making. When a person talks, the ministry of love is that of total reception. That is a quiet ministry, a patient one, not a dramatic one, but it is a great source of healing. Someone in the universe cares, and in that care is the care of Jesus, of whom we are called to be an icon. And so we see why at the Last Supper he gave them a new commandment and greatly simplified and streamlined their optic, lest we be in illusion. Therefore we see why these two commandments, the vertical and the horizontal, are in a strange way so closely linked that they are indeed but one. For the same heart loves God and those that he sends to us in his name, and in whom he is served and present. Lord, teach me to love. Corpus natum te Maria Virgine, vere passum immolatum in croce promine, cuius latus perforatum fluxit aqua et sanguine, est nobis pregus datum, mortis in examine.